We're going to go over how to do some launch site stuff with 0 keycards whatsoever. All legit, all above board, of course. Especially if you're like a solo or a duo, or even if you're coming in late on a server, which you've seen us do many times. So we're going to do this live, and I don't know what's going to happen. We live kind of close to the launch site, which is always nice. Really all you need is 25% rad protection. I have 35. I would highly suggest getting the snow jacket. The snow jacket spawns, or you can buy it rather, over at the outpost for 20 nickels. For 20 scrappy poo. Where is it at? Where are you at, Mr. Scrap, man? Scrap? Where are you? Snow jacket. 20. 20. And you can learn it for 20. And all it takes after that is rope. I'm sorry, not rope. It takes cloth and sewing kits. Oh, let me turn this off. So really that's the biggest part, because if you look at the snow jacket real quick. Oh my goodness. That is crazy amounts of rad protection. And then you could just put on some basic B pants. You don't even need a helmet, but it's kind of nice. And I usually just take a bow and arrow, but in this case I've got a Timmy. So we'll go with that. So here we go. That's how to get some of that juicy loot without having to do any of the puzzle stuff. Again, all above board. I call this one the rocket kickstand. I'm a big fan. But actually we're going to go over, we're going to skis our way in here. We're going to try not to engage anybody, but we're going to sneak over to the office buildings. There's a little caged area that's got a military crate, one of the flat green rectangular ones. We're going to see if that's there and pick that up, because you could get a custom, you could get a Timmy out of there. You never know. So we're going to sneak in there. Normally I do this at the very beginning. Actually I do this all the way through the wipe, but I'm usually just rolling with like a bow and arrow or a crossbow. Oh, actually, I didn't bring a jackhammer. That's weird. I also try to put a sleeping bag in the perimeter, as if you can. I already have one, but I am going to pick some of these up for some cloth. I think the biggest threat here would be Mr. Bradley himself, and then probably players. Bradley, if he's already been done, it's a non-issue, but I don't know. I guess players are maybe the greater one. Okay, so the rocket kickstand is right there. It's that yellow structure that goes around the missile itself, or the rocket, whatever that's called. Oh, there's Sir Bradley. Yikes. I'm going to go over here so he doesn't get me. Alright, we'll do the office building last. Alright, so you can actually just walk around the road, or you can actually go across the pipes itself. Yeah, a lot of people overlook this. They don't really go here very often, or at all. So again, some of the stuff you need, 25 rad protection and some melee. You can even do it with a rock, to be perfectly honest. Now these lower tubes here, the flame trenches, can be a little crazy, so you gotta be alert. This is a good place to get loot too, but we're just gonna do the kickstand on this one. I like to dip through here because it gives us a bit more cover. And you can hear people coming. And it stays away from Mr. Bradley, man. Listen for the old clicks. Let's get over there. Oh my goodness, that deer scared me so bad. That was a dude. I was looking at chat for a second. I was like, hello? Actually looking away. Okay. And you just come right up here. Super easy. You got good lines of sight. There's usually barrels around here. There's some right there. This might have been hit relatively soon. There's actually two sides you can go up on. There's one over there too. I guess we'll go up on this side and we'll drop down on the other side. I gotta be careful. Like I said, I'm doing this live and stuff, so we might get clapped. This might have gotten hit already. There should be some barrels there too. Okay, so there's two elevators, if you didn't know. I'm going to close these, so hopefully we have an early warning. Yeah, this might have already been hit. Maybe. Alright, so we're going to take this one up all the way to the top. And again, if you hear Mr. Bradley, the best thing to do is kind of hide until he leaves. Find a spot where you are out of line of sight, so he stops hitting you. Or eventually he will get bored. Dude, this already got hit, brother. I don't see any boxes. Is there a box here? Oh, there is one. Okay. Alright, at the top of this is a military crate and a wooden box. Ooh, we got them both. This is usually a good place to hold up if Mr. Bradley's attacking you. You can stay back here behind these generators. And so, okay, the elevator goes down, and then you'll have to do that little, hey, it's, I guess, a jump puzzle on the way down, more or less. And then sometimes this will respawn right away after that, and then sometimes you can get two, depending on how long it's been sitting there. Oh, look at that. We got a gate. How about that? And what's cool is you've got a way to protect yourself and see when people come up, so you can really either bait them in and surprise them or jump down on the opposite side. Yeah, I try to learn it, so what? Yeah, so here's the jump puzzle. This is what makes it a little bit crazy. But again, look for Mr. Bradley, man. By the way, when we're leaving, we're going to get risky, and we're going to get that little box right behind those propane tanks, right at the tip of the Timmy right there. It's just behind there. I like to... Oops, I'm on the wrong side. Man, how many times have I done this? Jeez. Usually if you get right here, then if you drop straight down, just let it fall. You're going to take a little bit of damage, so having some bandages is good too if you got the cloth. Got another crate. Look at this. Easy mode, dude. Slap a few of these blue barrels, which are juicy. Sometimes when I hit these, the loot falls over the edge. See, I'm pretty quick about hitting the old pickup button. And then is it this side? I think it's right here. Okay, yeah. I like to do the sides where you can just drop straight down. But you got to be careful, because if you miss, you're donezo. You're going to hit the flame trench, and your stuff's going to fall all the way down. Like I said, this is good for solo players, or even larger groups, duo, trio. But if you're trying to get off the ground, because I get a lot of people asking me, like, hey, I get my cheeks clapped over and over. What do I do? I'm like, dude, run that launch site, boy. They're like, oh, the window thing got patched. I'm like, no, do it legit. It's loaded. Look at this. No key cards, nothing. Alright, what's cool is once you're up on this particular level, you can kind of just hit the frame and then drop down. Oh, I thought I heard it. Now, what I usually do is you can jump across here, and then you can actually skis your way out. Here, I'll actually take the path, but then we'll double back to the office building. Usually I hit the office building first, just because it's got, you know, a milli crate. But I like this because it's out of the way. It's not the main loot of this area, but it's good loot, especially if you're getting started. See, like right here, you just drop down to the tracks, to the old rocket, and then you can hit these red pipes and go back the way you came. Oh, there's Mr. Bradley, of course. It wouldn't be a run without Sir Bradley giving us the business. Yeah, and then when you take this way, it's the path less traveled, so people won't necessarily catch you. All right, let's see if we can go get it. We're going to double back and see if we can't get that office building. We're pushing it. We might get clapped. Who knows? There's crates down there, too. This whole place is just riddled with loot. But yeah, we're just going to focus on the kickstand in the office building. I don't know. I like it because it's got good lines of sight. Gives me good defense and stuff, you know? Oh, I'm so greedy. I don't need those. I'm going to eat some more of this so we get some health going. I bet you I get clapped, dude. This place can get a little busy. For sure. Is it KL Neely? Thank you for that super chat. It says, are you playing on old gen or new? I'm playing on the new gens, Xbox Series X. So if you go here, a lot of people miss this too. Sometimes it's got bingo. See what I mean? Listen for Mr. Bradley, man. Boom. 8 Scrappy Poo. We're out of here. Usually I land a weapon there, but it's all RNG, right? I think I hit the gears, so I'm just going to go over this hill real quick. Heh! I'm gonna get slapped. I can feel it. Use these for cover. Pretty nice, right? Easy mode. Man, if you keep getting those, because you know the dome always gets hit up because it's got 4 milli crates on top, which are good. Don't get me wrong, dome is great. But this is kind of a nice way to get some other military crates. away from everybody else. And you don't need crazy gear. Heck, you don't even need the snow jacket. It's just a nice to have. So there you go, getting some of that easy loot as a solo, duo, trio, or even a larger group, especially if you're getting started on a server. Bam, that's how we do it.